Harris on the 3rd and 12. I mean, there were some huge conversions by Sam. And, again, it's him just playing within the system, but also I think he has a courageousness that, he's not crossing the line going over the top. He's protecting the football and still pushing the ball down there.
We're starting to find our identity as an offense. And, I think I just got to, again, whatever play is called, we just got to execute that play. And that's my job, is to get us in the right play and make sure that, we're kind of hitting on all cylinders and that the offense is moving in the right direction.
Okay. Stephen A., I need you to pay attention to this. You're a New Yorker.
Paying attention.
So Darnold has now thrown for 888 pass yards in his first 3 starts with the Panthers. That's the most in any 3 games of his NFL career. And it's also the second most yards during a 3-0 start by any quarterback in his first 3 starts with the team. He trails only Kurt Warner, who did it with the Rams in 1999 en route to winning MVP. Do you think the Jets made a mistake trading Darnold?
I'm not going to say they made a mistake because, as my boy Jeff, who's a diehard Jets fan, I have no idea why. My condolences to him, and he's contaminated my godchildren because he's a Met and Jets fan. I don't understand it. I really, really don't.
Tough combo.
It's a tough combo to absorb. Nevertheless, what I would say to you is this, and he said it best to me the other day. You can afford to miss on Sam Darnold by drafting Zach Wilson. You couldn't afford to miss on Zach Wilson by not drafting him in favor of keeping Sam Darnold. So I understand that. What I will say, however, is this. Sam Darnold has looked pretty good. Looked a little shaky after Christian McCaffrey went down. But Carolina is a damn good team. Matt Rule appears to be a damn good coach. Sam Darnold was a catastrophe of Adam Gase's making. That was what hurt Sam Darnold. The fact that Adam Gase was his coach and the system that he was playing in wasn't his ability.
And sometimes a stale, stagnant, toxic relationship everyone needs to get out of, right? You see people, it don't have to be football, it could be baseball, basketball, relationships. We see people that are in bad relationships, and it doesn't matter. You need to just get out of it. And Sam having a trade party is a perfect example of how him leaving was probably a fresh start for him. And understanding that I have a new start with a new coach in a new city. And now I can go out there and show people that I am a good football player. And he's been able to do it. And I didn't think he was a bad football player.
Yeah.
I think the circumstances that he was in with coaching, because at the end of the day, it's the influences that your coach has upon you as a young player that could direct where your career goes. You could go that way, you could be here, you could go there. So when he was here, it didn't work out. And the Jets did not work out. Last night, when I watched him play, he looked confident. Looks like he was able to control that offense, and he's got a coach that believes in him and puts him in the right position to throw the football down the field. And his stats show it, and his record shows it. So with that, I think that he's going to have a new this is a fresh start for him.
Yeah.
And the Jets, just like what Stephen A. said, they had to go get that kid in the draft. Because if they didn't, and he had another bad season here, Sam Darnold had another bad season, it's a wrap.
Tim, you know what it's like to play for the Jets.
Yeah, I think this was a great move for both sides of them. I think Sam Darnold, it's a fresh start. It's a new culture. It's a new environment, a belief in the people around him. I think that is huge. It really can just give someone confidence. And when a quarterback especially plays with confidence, they're a completely different player. But I also think it was the right move for the Jets, right? Because you have a new head coach in there. You're building a new system. You need fresh air in there as well. And so I think this was a great move for both sides. I'm rooting for Sam Darnold because I think he's got a lot of talent. He's still extremely young, one of the youngest quarterbacks in the NFL with a lot more experience than other people, but also not just good experience from learning from tough situations and adversity, which I think could really help him because at some point this year in Carolina, they're going to hit adversity. Now Sam has a little bit of experience of how to deal with that. I think it could go a long way.
Absolutely. All right. Tim, Rob, thank you so much for being with us. And Tim, I hope we started off your weekend right. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm sure we did.
Absolutely, you did.
Good.
Goodbye,
Looks
man.
Fantastic. Stephen A., I knew you were going to come through. Honorable man, my friend, Stephen A.
Oh, please, change your face, please. You hear the crowd?
You heard my face.
Wow.
Forget y'all. Forget all of y'all, okay? I love Tim Tebow, but he got me this week, okay? It's tough. I'm dealing with it, all right? I'm wearing a tie. What more do y'all want from me, okay? I'm wearing a tie.
That's commitment, holding up that sign that long.